Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me today. My name is Chloe Scarlett, and I would like to read you an extract from my recently published children's book entitled Reef-dwellers and set on Australia's Great Barrier Reef. The book contains 8 short stories for children, all illustrated and all containing a moral. The stories are about the adventures the young fish children have on their beautiful reef home. Today, I'm going to read you a little piece from the story when the shark family had to go to the dentist, something Daddy Shark was terrified of doing. So, let's begin. As the family entered the dental surgery, Miss Ramona, the dental receptionist, greeted them. "Good morning, Shark family," she said brightly. "Mr. Surgeon will see you shortly." No sooner had she spoken than Mr. Surgeon appeared. "Good morning, everyone. I am Mr. Surgeon, your new dentist." "Good morning. We are very pleased to meet you," replied Mrs. Shark. "This is my husband Socrates, my children Saskia and Simon, and I am Selina." "Now, who is going to be the first lucky shark to try out my new chair?" asked Mr. Surgeon. "Me, me, me!" the children exclaimed together, while their father looked on in amazement at their enthusiasm. "I think ladies first," replied Mr. Surgeon. "Come along, Selina. In you come." Mr. Surgeon happily informed Mrs. Shark that her teeth were in excellent condition and needed no attention. However, before she left the surgery, she asked Mr. Surgeon if she could have a little chat with him about her husband Socrates. As they joined the rest of the family, Mr. Surgeon and Mrs. Shark had large, wide smiles on their faces, but they didn't tell anyone why. "Come along, Saskia. You're next," said Mr. Surgeon, and Saskia followed him into the surgery and jumped up into his new chair. "How about a little ride first?" said Mr. Surgeon. "Yes, please," replied Saskia excitedly. Mr. Surgeon pressed the controls to make the chair go up and down and spin around. Saskia giggled as she enjoyed the ride. "Now, time for business," said Mr. Surgeon. "Open wide, Saskia, and let me see how your beautiful teeth are doing." "No problems there," continued Mr. Surgeon. "You just need to brush a little more thoroughly behind your teeth. It's very easy to forget to do that. So try a little harder, please." "I will, Mr. Surgeon," replied Saskia. And as she came out of the room, she excitedly said to her brother, "Simon, the chair ride is amazing, and I got 2 stickers." "My turn now," exclaimed Simon, and he followed Mr. Surgeon into his room. Simon also loved the chair ride, but when Mr. Surgeon examined his teeth, he told Simon he would need a little filling. "That's okay," replied Simon, and Mr. Surgeon went out to inform Mr. and Mrs. Shark about Simon's filling. "Oh, that's fine. Please go ahead," said Mrs. Shark. As Mr. Surgeon went back into his room, Mr. Shark gasped and said, "What is he going to do to Simon? Will he hurt him?" "No, my dear, not at all," replied his wife. "Mr. Surgeon will freeze Simon's gum and then fill the small hole in his tooth with a special material. Very straightforward." Mr. Shark groaned loudly and started to look very pale again. Simon soon reappeared with a big smile on his face and waving 2 stickers in his fin. "You're right, sis. That chair ride is awesome. When can we come again, Mr. Surgeon? I think in 6 months' time will be okay, he replied, with a smile on his face. Your turn now, Daddy, said Saskia. Be brave, Daddy, and you might get 2 stickers, chuckled Simon rather naughtily. You two, please sit here and quietly read a comic while I go in with Daddy, said Mrs. Shark. Miss Ramona will be watching you. Once inside the surgery, Mr. Shark became frozen to the spot. I can't do this. I'm just so scared. Now, Socrates, I understand, said Mr. Surgeon. We will take things very slowly. I want you to breathe deeply and try to relax. All I'm going to do is look at your teeth. I won't do anything without telling you first. With Selina's encouragement, Socrates finally managed to sit in the large adult chair, and as he did so, he exclaimed, Before you ask, no, I don't want a chair ride. Thank you. As Mr. Surgeon tried not to smile, Socrates very slowly opened his big, shark mouth. Suddenly, he closed it again in amazement as Mr. Surgeon swam away from him and exclaimed, I can't do it. I can't. I'm just too scared. What? Said Socrates as Selina did her best to hide the smile that was creeping across her face. What do you mean, Mr. Surgeon? You can't be scared. You're the dentist. I'm the one who should be scared. The patient. Mr. Surgeon then gave Selina a sly wink and said, Tell you what, Socrates, man to man, you tell me what you're scared of, and I'll tell you what I'm scared of. Do we have a deal? All right, just between you and me. Our secret, replied Socrates. Perhaps you would like to wait outside, please, Selina. We'll be okay here, requested Mr. Surgeon, trying not to laugh. As Selina left the room, it was all she could also do to stop herself from laughing. It seemed as if the little plan that she and Mr. Surgeon had devised was going to work. That is where we are going to stop reading today. But what do you think happened next? If you wish to find out what the plan was to persuade Socrates to have his tooth out, please purchase a copy of Reef-dwellers. And here it is, available now online from many booksellers, including Amazon, Waterstones, or it can be obtained directly from Pegasus Publishers. I do hope you enjoyed that little part of the story, and I hope you will enjoy reading the rest of them. Thank you again for joining me, and I hope we can get together again soon. Goodbye.